The number one thing people hate to see, how dare you be confident, be happy, and be successful? Let me find something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And I let them have that.
Me and my niggas, we stay with it since 17, 25, 31, 33. Find your waist up, yeah, I'm talking big 6 degrees. Hey, fuck you thought this was. I never let a bitch string me out my spot on the sea high. Fuck you thought this was. I'm with the gang, and we on the money train, yeah, you know it keeps 699. Fuck you thought this was.
The number one thing people hate to see, how dare you be confident, be happy, and be successful? Let me find something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And I let them have that.
I'm with the gang, and we on the money train, yeah, you know it keeps 699. Fuck you thought this was. Me and my niggas, we stay with it since 17, 25, 31, 33. Find your waist up, yeah, I'm talking big 6 degrees. Hey, fuck you thought this was. I never let a bitch string me out my spot on the sea high. Fuck you thought this was. I'm with the gang, and we on the money train, yeah, you know it keeps 699. Fuck you thought this was.
So, wait, hold on. Y'all, let's run it back. I missed my cue. Hold on, I missed my cue.
The number one thing people hate to see, how dare you be confident, be happy, and be successful? Let me find something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And I let them have that.
I'm with the gang, and we on the money train, yeah, you know it keeps 699. Fuck you thought this was. Me and my niggas, we stay with it since 17, 25, 31, 33. Find your waist up, yeah, I'm talking big 6 degrees. Hey, fuck you thought.
What it do? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Shemar, and I'm back up in this video with loud, live, and halfway in color. What's up, everybody? What's up? Salute, salute. Everybody come on in. Everybody come on in. How's everybody doing, man? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, yes, y'all, I'm going to start off tonight. I'm going to start off with singing the song and going and lighting up. Because, baby. So y'all already know what time it is. I'm on that Mary Jane, 'cause she's my main thing, and she makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing, and when I'm feeling low, She comes at no surprise, turning me with a love. Take a bitch to paradise. Yeah, yeah. Y'all already know I'm on that Mary Jane. Oh, do you? Y'all already know I'm on that Mary Jane. Mary Jane is my extracurricular TV of choice in which I do be partaking in. If you want Mary Jane like me, going to get your ish rolled up or whatever, or relight if you don't already had it together while we were waiting. If not, going to get you a bottle, a shot, or a glass, or some alcoholic beverage, some wine, or something. If you would like to, going to get you a beer or something. I don't know, I don't care. If not, going to get you some gummies, and if not, I said if not too many times. Anyway, and if not, going to get you a bottle of water, or a glass of water. We're gonna turn up on the hole tonight. So let's light. What's up, HBIC Room Shaker? Y'all make sure y'all follow my girl HBIC Room Shaker. If y'all was following her before, this is her new page, y'all. This is Room Shaker new page. What's up, love? How are you doing? What's up, G Luscious to you? Hey, Shemar and chat. What's up, love? How are you doing? What's up, Danetta Taylor? Hey, Shemar Monster chat. What's up, love? It's great to see you. I'm glad you're able to catch me live. What's up, Brandywine? Good morning, cousin Shemar Monster chat. What's up, love? Yes. What's up, Miss Doris? Shemar and chat. What's up, love? How are you doing? What's up, Kitty Lover? Hey, Shemar and chat. What's up, Princess Strickland? Hit the like button. Yes, thank you so much. What's up, Jersey girl? What a wonderful way to end my birthday. Thanks for popping up on Shamar. Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Yes, same to you. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I don't know if it's the first part of your birthday or not, or this just the first day. I don't judge nobody because my birthday lasts for days, if not for a month or two, just depending on when I feel like stopping celebrations. But hey, shout out to you. I hope you have a great day and a great birthday. Did you see my messages? Let me go check and see. Are you talking about in the chat? Oh, you probably talking about IG. Light. You talk about thank you most definitely. You talk about on IG on Room Shaker. Or you talking about in the chat earlier? What's up, Daytime TV? Hey, Daytime TV. What's up, love? How are you doing? Y'all make sure I go check out my girl Daytime TV as well. Um. Oh, when I forgot, Jersey girl got a page too. Hey, Shemar and chat. What's up, love? How are you doing? What's up, Deanna Bailey? How did I skip some comments? Happy birthday, Jersey girl. I love you, boo, and hope you enjoyed your day to the fullest. Yes. What's up, Manifest Reality? What the fuck? Let me make sure I didn't skip no more. But greetings, Shamar Slayage, all my Miss Doris, Brenda Wine chat. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, same to you, Manifest Reality. It's great to see you. How are you doing? Yes, happy birthday once again to Jersey girl. It's her ooh wee season. It's her ooh wee. Thank you so much, Miss Doris. It's the same page. I deleted the people from the Mo 3 said, the Lord have mercy. Room Shaker said, no, she started fresh. She said she's starting fresh. She ain't bringing everybody over into her new thing. Everybody can't go with you to your new season. And she said she don't want those people over there. And I'm pretty sure Room Shaker and already said it just like that. I don't want y'all over here. If y'all know Room Shaker real blunt. And she gonna tell it how she feel. Hello, everyone coming in, hit the like button. Yes, most definitely. So yes, thank you so much, Miss Doris. Miss Doris dropping everybody link. Thanks, Shemar, most definitely. Now, y'all, I don't know if we gonna listen. I'ma just go on and say it. We gotta get deep real quick. We gotta get deep real quick. I hate to throw it on y'all like this because I did come in here, with some energy and stuff, but we gotta get deep real quick. I got an easy feeling in my spirit. Let me take a few more puffs, y'all. What's up, Sabrina? Hey, Shemar Monster Chat. What's up, love? How's everybody doing? It's great to see everybody. I'm glad I was able to come live. I know we late, but shout out to the late night game. Shout out to everybody waiting or wanting some type of entertainment on the late night. Scrolling to the TV, through the TV, scrolling all through YouTube, waiting for something to catch your interest. I am here. I am here. That's what. So I'm doing great, man. So listen, y'all. Let me put this down for a second. Let me put this shit down for a second. Like I said, I got an uneasiness in my spirit. I done had one all day. Well, not all day, but when I think about what I'm gonna talk about when I be on YouTube or get on YouTube or something. I had a bad dream last night. Let me turn this music down a little bit. I had a bad dream last night. For the past few days, we've been talking about toxic relationships. We've been talking about toxicity. We touched on a little bit of domestic violence and DV situations and stuff. Let me not say the full word. Give me 1 second, y'all. My bad, y'all. I'm back. I know we did a little one too on toxicity, toxic relationships, and being with fuck niggas, a narcissist, and possibly being in some type of DV relationships, or all those type of relationships and all those type of things. Right? We've been touching on that for the past 2 or 3 days, and some of the things that we was talking about during the live, man, like it's still, man, it's heart touching. Like, man, I don't even know how to say it, but I'm most definitely going to open up the floor. Rather we do it tonight, but I am planning on coming back later on today, Lord's willing. And I want to open up the floor. If it's anybody who maybe was in a some type of DV relationship, and or maybe survived the DV relationship, or maybe just got some good advice on how to get out of said situations and shit, right? I'm gonna open up the floor for all of that. Yeah, I want to have a serious live, man. It's been bothering me, and I know we talked about the self love. We talked about having confidence within yourself. We did all of that stuff. We did our 1-2 on the pod with the positive message and stuff. But I don't know. Like we said, I know shit be easier said than done. So I want to try to do some type of awareness or do some type of live for awareness with awareness or whatever to do just that. Now I did do due diligence to look up the hotline, y'all, and I'm gonna leave that up there real quick. I'm gonna leave that up there. This is a 24/7 hotline. If you find yourself in any type of situation, man, if you if you don't know where to go, you don't know what to do, just try to call this number and they gonna direct you the best that they can. Now I was looking up that you can look in like for your state and stuff, like your own state got their own list of stuff that you can do too, or your own list of people that you can call rather. You just have to look that up on Google. This is very important, yes. But this is the national hotline. What's up, Blessed Dynasty? Hey, Shemar in chat. Much love. Yes, much love to you as well. And I was doing some research and I was looking some stuff up earlier. I said I wanted to share some of it with y'all, but I ain't have time to go back over it and proofread it like I wanted to. So I'm gonna probably just save that for another time. But I was looking at some stuff, man, and it was just reading people's stories and stuff. And y'all know on Google or Reddit or whatever it's called or whatever they be doing, where they, people be asking questions and stuff and trying to get additional help or some type of information or so. Like, man, it's crazy the amount of stories that was on there with people being in, fucked up situations and being in unfortunate situations. Well, y'all already know, DV relationships and stuff, and them being scared and not knowing what to do, and It was a lot of them saying that they didn't have any family to go to or any friends, and like, they just got to be a scary situation. I mean, to not know what to do, to feel like you don't got nowhere to go, to feel like you don't got nobody to call on. What's up, Lynn Brown? Hey, Shemar in chat. What's up, love? So yes, that's been fucking with me. Hey, look, who ain't late? Hey, everybody. What's up, Obsidian? Y'all make sure I go check out Obsidian Dior page as well. So yes, y'all. This right up my alley. Yeah, so man, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna go on, and if it's anybody out there, like I said, I'm gonna open up the floor for tonight. If it's anybody out there who wanna tell their side of something or give some type of wisdom or information or whatever, man, whatever. Like, hey, it is what it is. Anything could be of some type of wisdom or motivation to the next person, right? Like something that you went through, something that you overcame, or maybe you had a friend girl that went through this, and maybe or you talk to her and you kind of see how she overcame it, or whatever the situation you may find yourself in, right? I'm going to open up the floor right now. The link should be pinned. If it's anybody out there who got a testimony or some type of words of wisdom or so, and would like to hit the link. And like I said, if y'all, I know it's touchy. Some of y'all may have to pray on that or something. We're gonna be doing this live again tomorrow. But hey, we're here now as well. Whatever y'all want to do. What's up, Sally Sings Love? Hey, Shamar in chat. I'm up, but I've been invested in this Mika Miller case. Oh, snap. It's great to see you. How are you doing? This right up my alley. Yes. And if y'all one on one, I got you. Worksheets. All this what I do. I'll snap Obsidian. Now listen. I know you wanted to hit the link last night. If you want to, girl, you got the flow. Please know the mental health issues real. Yes. I think we're gonna have to I may have to do some research on that as well and try to present that. What's up, I'm Miss Worker Love? How are you doing? Because mental health, it does play a big role in it in too. Like, I know we talked about insecurities and confidence levels and stuff. I was taking the pull, y'all. I can pop up. I got you if you serious. Oh yeah, we being serious, man. You can pray on it if you need to. So yes, y'all. I feel like I needed to touch on that. I feel like I ain't do enough for some. Doing good, just look it up. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Like I said, I got some of it saved on my phone, but I need to look further into it because I'm sure it's a lot of other resources out there as well, like other than just calling a hotline. Because I'm pretty sure the first thing people gonna say, like, man, what? Like, I know it kind of sound crazy. I guess you could say, like, man, what is calling a hotline gonna do for me? Like, and I'm in this fucked up situation. How is this gonna help me? So I want to make sure I'm able to tell people what they may get out of calling this hotline and stuff too, but I still wanted to come and post the hotline and things like that. When it hit at home, please speak up and out, man. That shit be crazy. So, what's up, Rico the Sleeves? What's up, love? Y'all make sure I go follow my bro Rico. So yes, y'all, that's what I'm on of. We gonna move on. Oh snap. We gonna have to look that up, y'all, if we're on. Study and find ourselves approved. Shout out to Obsidian. She said James 1, 2 through 4. My bad, y'all. Hold on. My bad. My bad. So I looked it up before we get into some other stuff. I don't want to have this there and then start cussing and stuff. Please do not protect your. You have my deepest condolences, Rico. I'm listening. Hey, everyone, multitasking. Get ready for a funeral coming. I think Rico may be talking about. Rico, are you talking about the YouTube? Are you having a YouTube thing? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so I think you're getting ready to drag somebody. So yes, y'all. Now this is the new international version. This was the first one I saw. It says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its works, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." And that's James 1, 2 through 4, the new international version. Shout out to Obsidian for dropping it. The Bible, yes. Please do not protect your abuser. Save yourself. That's not love, man. That's some true shit. So yes, y'all. That's what's been on my heart. Like I said, we're gonna get this live ready for tomorrow. I have no idea what it's I have no idea how this gonna go, but I'm just gonna pray on it. I had a lot of things going on in my younger days, but God, man, that's why I said it's a lot of people that got a testimony. That's the word of God, man. So we're gonna have that live tomorrow, Lord's willing. Hopefully, I'm able to come on a little bit earlier. Like I said, if anybody don't hit the link tonight, give their testimony or get some type of words of wisdom in regards to um, dealing with DV situations or toxic relationships, or maybe dating someone a narcissist or so. Listen, and all situations don't gotta be all abusive relationships don't have to be physical, y'all. Verbal abuse is a motherfucker. Mental abuse is a motherfucker. So hey, we really intertwining all of this shit. Release and let go, and everything you go through in life is a learning experience that we all go through in order to grow for the better. Oh, I see the link now. Oh snap! Listen, I forgot to check if I had it pinned. My bad. Let me make sure I got it pinned. Y'all let me know if I got the link pinned. This taking too long for me to. I hope it ain't about to try to rain or nothing. Maybe it's just my service on this. I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Cause shit, I was still trying to pull it up and see. All is mine, and mine is mental, and all is you. You are the creator of your reality. Sadly seen so that our many of. Wait, many don't have male figures, but I did keep a paper trail as well. So yes, y'all. If don't nobody choose to hit the link tonight, we're gonna run it back tomorrow. A lot of people are afraid to speak out. Yeah, don't give nobody that control over your life. Much needed conversation. I speak to many young people. They go through or that's in it today. Man, shout out to y'all for giving y'all encouragement, even through the chat. Man, that's greatly appreciated. For real, for real. You never know who may come across this live, who may end up seeing it and needed that little just that little extra pick me up. Let me put that scripture back up here again. Hold on, y'all. I lost it. So yes, y'all. We're all snap. We got what's up, Obsidian? How are you doing, love?
What's up, Shemar? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Welcome to the Safe Haven Shop to you. I know this your first time hitting the link. Y'all
Yeah,
make sure y'all go check her page out.
yeah. I'm just getting it back up, revamped, because I was in the true crime sector, but I had some incidents over there, so I just start all over. But I haven't really been on there because I'll be on everybody else's page. But I was like, I just go to everybody else's page to analyze and see what what's needed, what's not really being talked about, or what people tiptoe on. Because I'm gonna make you uncomfortable, for your own
Yeah,
good. I always ask people like, how far are you willing to comfortably step outside your comfort zone, And then people like, what? Like, to kind of make them think, because it's like, you pick and choose what you'll do that for. So I just, but
I
this
feel you.
one, when I was about the mental health and stuff, so I do that, like, just off the top, because I was like, I noticed like when I went to school and everything, and then when I was like certified, I'm like sitting in the office, I'm like, this is so wrong. This is so wrong. Like I'm looking outside, like that's where all the problems is at, But I'm gonna tell these people they can't afford to have a peace of mind or get some guidance or something. I love you too, Rico. But yeah. So I just was like, nah, and I just whenever that's needed, it's impromptu, So I just keep it like that, and 'cause you never know, the more you talk and open up, it allows other people to feel comfortable in the stuff that they kind of keep secret, So I
That's
appreciate
true.
what you're doing, but me, I'm just open. People are like, why you say that? Like, why you tell people that? Like, why not? You got to wear your past proudly, because you can never make me feel bad about nothing. Because anything you say about me, I told you, But when you make peace with your past, then can't nobody really phase you. But I just like to help people, and
That's true.
yeah.
And man, like you said, it's all a healing process. And like yesterday, man, we end up having some similar instances with some dealing with the fuck nigga slash possible fuck bitch. Like that is just crazy, but you would never know. So man, shout out to you for being transparent with that too.
Oh yeah, all the I probably too transparent. They're like, you a little too honest. I'm like, all right, that's how I like it. But that's how I got here. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
gotta let people know, cause I ain't one of them billboard seminar type people. Tell everybody the same thing and just it's gotta work, cause that's what I said. Like nah, but I tell some people, you learn love through not having it. Some people got to do a little wrong to get right. Some people heal through their hurt, hurt people hurt people. But I don't got all that cliche shit. I had to figure out my own meanings of shit and then just show people what I mean by it. Like, cause
Mm,
yeah, I've been through all this shit. Domestic violence. I've been through in recovery for like going 4 years now, like clean. You know what I'm saying? So,
dang.
uh, yeah, and it was bad. You know what I mean? Like I was like a real type like addict, like multi addict. You know what I'm saying? Like I just couldn't deal with life. I didn't want to type thing, So I was like, I gotta have some reason to feel like this. So I'm blame it on something, because I'm not about to take accountability that I'm not ready to face life.
Mm.
So then it's like I had to fuck around and find out. It's just like, and it's just some shit in life that to really learn it, only life itself could teach you, your way. So don't
I
ask too
mean,
many
I don't want to,
questions.
and you don't
Oh
gotta
no,
answer this question if you don't want to.
I will.
But this may be a cliche question to ask, but I still want to answer it.
What's it?
I still want to ask it. How did you find yourself getting out of that situation? I know you said that you was in a domestic relationship, because I
Yeah,
know it don't happen overnight. I know it takes time, and you have to really
man.
choose yourself.
Yeah, you see, literally, and that's the thing too, and it was just like that's kind of too where the addiction spiraled through, and when my grandma passed away, and
Mm,
it was just crazy to me because I never been away from my grandma, and I had moved from San Diego up to St. Louis, for her or whatever, because she was had got locked up or whatever for her son, and I was like defending her or whatever, because like I didn't really know the story, but I'm just like from what I know that don't sound like her, from when we dated previously, right? But
Mm-hmm.
so I'm like, all right. So when I went there, everything was cool. It was all buttered up, like, it was cool, whatever. She told me the story, and I'm like, all right. But after I got there and whatnot, like she just like flipped the script, you know what I'm saying? And like not even a month after I got there, my grandma passed away. So she was telling me like, oh, remember, like, well, I mean, I'm trying to be there for you, but it's just triggering me, like, and I lost my son, so like you need to, like understand that, like I can't be there for you if you because you can't be there for me type thing. And I'm like, wait, what?
That's crazy. And you said you had just moved there, or you had just got there for like
Yeah, I had
only a
just
month.
not even a month, a full month. Nope. And then I still would call my grandma every day, talk to her every day, and we had just FaceTime doing stuff on her birthday.
Man,
Today is actually the day she passed. Actually, that's crazy. Um,
man,
yeah, but so I was just looking at her like, what? When I tell you, like, I sat the same spot for damn like 3 days, like just staring, at the wall, like, and then it was crazy because I get the call, like, y'all gonna put that on me to have to tell everybody that my grandma passed? Like, I had to call my mom, my aunties, like, like, so yeah, I didn't never really get a chance to grieve because like me, I'm like, all right, boom. So like, you all right? Like, what's good? Like, tell me, the story again about your son. Like, I could tell it to you. And then so it's like whatever. Then I had to go to the funeral. I had to end up doing my grandma's eulogy. I cussed out the
hmm
damn funeral home. Now, mind you, I'm going through all this. She's still calling and arguing with me and accusing me if I'm talking to somebody while I'm out here for my grandma's funeral. I'm like, girl, like that's not.
that's a hard time for you, man. Like a hard situation,
Right. And she's
man.
like, well, maybe we shouldn't be together since I'm not being there for you properly, whatever. And I'm like, bro, like, come on, man. So I was like seeing signs of toxicity right there, but this is the red flags that I ignore. So then start talking to me crazy. And I got there, she just like took off on me, oh some shit, because it was like late. I don't want to go to the store, like, what I mean? Like, did she just
hmm
hit me? So then I asked her a question like, how you feel so comfortable, like, hitting me and stuff like that when you know what happened to your son? You know what I mean? Like, that would kind of like, for me, as a mother, like now, like if
Yeah, it's kind of like she's used to it. Like, oh, like why do you feel so comfortable with putting your hands on your partner?
right. When he was beat unalive, you know what I'm saying? And blunt force trauma was like the main factor, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like you want to bang my head into stuff or like hit me and stuff, and I'm like, what? So in my brain, I'm like, all right, well, she just going through something, like she ain't really had nobody there for her. She needs to heal, whatever. So I'm thinking like I'm doing, like, okay, boom, don't beat her up too much. Just try to beat her for her. And it's like the more I was there for her, the more I was a support to her, it's like the more she hated me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I like reminded her of like her inadequacy or where she fell short of herself. So by me being
Mhm.
there, it just pissed her off even more, like, which was kind of like, wait, what? And then
Like it's contradictory. Like it's
right.
condescending. Like it's crazy. Like, do you want me here? Or do you
Right,
not?
while you sit and tell me all the things everybody did to you and all the things you didn't have and what you just wish, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, I could be that, you know what I'm saying? Because you need the person that I ain't been allowed to be yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, so cool, let me evolve. Boom, I do. She had the ankle monitor on and shit, my nigga, you feel me? I'm like, okay, my bitch a felon or whatever, like,
Man,
I
yeah,
like a
that's
little thug
crazy.
bitch, you feel me? But
Yeah,
yeah, but but it's for reasons that it's not her fault type shit. And so I'm like, all right, yeah. So it got worse and worse. Then it calmed down, we end up getting married, whatever like that. She asked me to marry her, mind you, you know what I'm saying? So boom, we do that or whatever. We dated before, like, but she had lied to me about her age, so I had to let her go. And then it was like I was with somebody, she was with somebody, so it kept like boom. Then we finally, yeah. So I
do
mean,
you,
like, what
do you
happened?
mind if I ask y'all how your age and how old she
Oh,
was?
I'm old. No offense.
That hey, age ain't nothing but a number.
Okay. But no, she
They
was
be saying.
21 and I was
Oh, okay.
27 when we got married. Yeah. So
Now
huh?
my bad. You keep going. Keep going.
I don't believe in that cutting off. So I know how to have a conversation. So go ahead.
But yeah, okay. So I just want to have a ask question real quick because I don't want to cut you off from your story.
Oh, you good?
Did you I know you said that she was like when you was trying to make arrangements stuff for your grandma's funeral and stuff. You was
Yeah.
probably down there with your family and stuff. Was
Mm-hmm.
there any other instance when she was trying to isolate you possibly from your
Yeah.
loved ones or maybe
Oh
your
yeah.
friends or so?
Yeah. It got to a point where like my friends like they didn't even want to be on the phone with me, you know what I'm saying? Like or speak to me because like if I get on the phone, she, oh bitch, this been who that and da da da, and they're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? After like I don't want to hear that, you know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't gonna really talk to you too much about it if if you gonna, you know what I'm saying, still be there, you know what I'm saying? Like you married to her, like well not, and I'm like, all right. So boom, I got to the habit of just not calling nobody, you know what I'm saying? It got to the point, Shamar, where like I don't even play games. I'm playing mahjong and shit on my phone, you know what I'm saying, just for the sake of the shit. And she over there like, oh, you got a fake screen up, you texting, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, like, I literally have to hide my phone, like, you know what I mean? Or like walk to talk to my mom or something, because she going back and forth with my mom. And I'm like, bro, like, what is this? I should have never had to choose if I wanted to be a good daughter or a good wife. You feel me? Like, and they should have put me through that. But, you know, my mom toxic too. So it all adds up to, you know, the mental health factor, because that plays a role that I understand now is how they say like women go after, you know, men that are, you know, kind of their dad, like a type of
Hmm.
ideation kind of, you know, and that factor, like, you know, whether that be good or bad. So I said, you know, in my profession, like I feel the same way. You know, I'm raised by my mom, whatever like that. That's what I know. So in a sense of when you learn love in that stages of in the home, it plays a role in how you choose it and what you think you okay with and
What's up,
what's
Blessing Hot
all
Topics?
right.
Y'all make sure I go follow her. But
What's up,
man, that
bro?
is true. It plays a huge part. That's what we were saying. You really have to go back far
Yeah.
with that healing, with your healing journey. Like you trying to heal surface level stuff. A lot of the traumatic experience that you had in your childhood
Man,
affects how
clock it.
you operate and how you move in your adult life.
And people don't understand that. And I'm like, you gonna keep going around here just making a spectacle of yourself, and you're gonna really implode and become your own worst, you know, everything, because you're not willing to really see what's up, and you keep blaming people for everything that triggers you, but they're not
Mhm.
at fault. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, you come to me at this point, I need you, you know, healed or whatnot. You know, and I will never ask nobody not to be, you know, complex or have, you know, baggage or toxicity. But what I do require is that you have an understanding of those toxicities and complexities and things like that. You know, they're gonna be there,
Yeah.
but do you understand them? Meaning, you know what triggers you, so you know when to remove yourself and whatnot, and not be looking for people to blame yourself on. And that's just really what I kept dealing with, you know. And it got bad. Like I mean, she would come to my job, you know, call all the job phones. She gonna lose my job, you know, slap me at work because I was being a manager, having good customer service, you know, but I was smiling at the bitch too hard, you know, shit like that. Like it was just crazy. Like I was like hiding out in my employees' cars and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the
Oh
basement,
wow.
shit. Yeah, like she would like I come home from work, all my shit in the yard, you know what I mean? Like but she cut
That's
up my
crazy.
I'm telling you, she put me out barefoot in the snow, took my phone, like it was just crazy. You feel me? Burning
Now,
on my with the cigarettes, all kind of stuff. Like you feel me? Like I couldn't hear. I'm already like partially deaf on my left side. Like I was born like that. But like, yeah, she clocked me and shit. Like in my, in my it's not funny, but it's like,
yeah, man, well, I'm glad that you can laugh about it now.
yeah, yeah. No,
What's
it's
up,
just
Mark St. Patrick?
I'll be laughing. Mark St. Patrick, who else? Miss Doris. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
Judge
man,
Evans. Yeah, they do, but they're not going to. You know why? Because like they need us to go through that, and they want us to go through that, and they kind of in a unbeknownst to us way teach us to be that way, you know, whether it's towards family, it's like, you know, conflict, like, you know, fight type on some
mhm,
type shit, like, you know what I'm saying, they did the one of us winning, bro, like, you know, but like
that fight or flight. I don't know if I think you just said that, but yes, man, that fight or flight.
Wakanda type shit, you know, they was down there in the water uh trying to see who was gonna be the one. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. They raise us like that, and we don't really know that, but that's why you'll see family fighting, you'll see friends fighting, you know, it's just that one thing that it's like, damn, y'all couldn't figure that out. Like, it really had to come to that. Like, that's crazy. But
Now,
yes,
if you don't mind me asking, how long were you in that situation? Because I know you said that y'all had got married and stuff, so
yeah, we
y'all was
still
trying to
married,
work it up and
but
stuff. Okay.
yeah, but I was actively physically going through it for about going on 4 years. You know, because
Wow.
until she went to prison, you know, but she didn't go to prison because of me. She went to prison for, you know, the shit with her son, whatever. And
Mm.
man, like she snatched my grandma ashes off my neck, all kind of shit. Like, but she crazy. Like, you feel me? Like, but she ruined the Christmas tree type shit. And she would tell me like, when I be like, dang, like babe, like we've been doing good lately. And she's like, don't say that to me, because I don't know what it is, but every time you say that to me, it makes me like mad. Like it makes me want to like do like some shit. Like what?
Yeah, so it seemed like she really had some stuff that she needed to heal within herself.
Yeah,
Like first
yeah.
and foremost, like she had some serious. Oh wow.
And it was deep. And I told her, I said, baby, look, I didn't make them whole, so don't expect me to fill them. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, you shouldn't have got with me then if you don't want to deal with whatever. I'm like, how you gonna put your past on me, and how you gonna, you know what I'm saying, fault me and shit
Mm.
for what the next motherfucker did, but you ain't say shit to them. It's like you just dumping everything on me, and I'm like, that's crazy. At least know what we dumping, so I can't sort through the shit because every kind of solution I give you or anything, it's like, oh yeah, you're just like that. But what are you trying to say? Like, bro, what's up? Damn if I do, damn if I don't. You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy.
I just shut down, and like I it took me a while to like even be vocal again, like shit like that, and it was a point to where it's like I would almost introduce like, hey, what's up? My name is Sean. What's your name? I'm like, oh, my name is bitch. Like I mean, like I'm just fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But that shit I
Yeah,
get called so much that it was like kind
it
of
took
like,
a serious toll on your own mental
man, it was
health.
bad. Like, I was really like, like just questioning like like why are you the one person who gave a fuck about you going out this world, you know what I'm saying? Now you the family finna haywire, bro, your mom gonna show her true self, but it's like neither one of them could be there for me, whatever, like that. Like my mom, you supposed to be there for me, you done three-way the next motherfucker so you can hear this bitch damn near, you know what I'm saying, take my life, and you just
Mhm.
feel like, what is this, what y'all eating popcorn and shit, like
Oh,
it is.
so man, so you saying she was calling your loved ones and probably saying something or talking shit about you or having side conversations and stuff?
And to them too. No, no, she would like go back and forth with my mom and shit. Like I'd be on the phone
Oh,
with my mom.
okay.
Like, oh, you on the phone with your other bitch? That's your second girlfriend. And then
That's
they're like,
crazy.
what? Like if I do anything for my mom and like shit like that, and then like she go back and forth. Like and I tell her, like, don't call my mama her name. Like don't whatever. And they're going
Mm-hmm.
back and forth, and it's like, what? Come on, bro. Like my mom mad at her because she took her, help, because like I do a thing for my mom, and then she just mad at my mom because I just be on the phone with her. But like I just moved, like I ain't never been away. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just, and my grandma just passed. I'm still trying to be, you know, there for my mom and like everybody like that. Tapped in with the
Yeah.
family, whatever. And then it got to a point where like I wasn't calling nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just working because she didn't work. And I got to come home and deal with broken windows and TVs and get all my shit from outside. And she want to yell all night. And I mean, like, I get in the Uber, she would punch the windows out and say, oh, he has some bitch pick you up. This is clearly it's a fat ass clear man. Like, what are you talking
Oh
about? Like,
wow.
yeah, it was crazy. Like, she is, and I was like, what? You are so, like, fucked up. Like, you dealing with some shit that I don't even know, like, if it's beyond me. You know what I mean? Like, and,
Now,
I,
did she like? Because
hmm,
I know a lot of times they people like that they'll be filled with rage and chaos for a minute. Then after you heard the stuff, then they'll come with the
mm-hmm,
sympathy and with the
yeah.
puppy eyes and the
Yeah.
love bombing and stuff like
The
that.
signature goddamn abuse wheel. Yeah, the honeymoon phase and
Mm.
stuff. And it would be like that. Cause she'd be like, after that, like, she laying there, come here. Oh my God, get in the bed. Like, hell nah, bro. Cause like, I wake up, you on top of me, you know what I'm saying? Biting your nails off. And she just like, if I ain't open my eyes, you would have fucked me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
ain't shit like getting knocked out of your sleep. Like, if that even makes sense. You know what I mean? Just like, what the hell? And she
that's
like, oh,
crazy. I
yeah.
touched on that the other night. I was like,
Well,
that's very crazy that you said that. I was like, you really have to be careful with who you with or who you may lay up with, because they could be going through
mm,
something or having some mental issues. They wake up out of their sleep and then just start attacking you for no reason. So that's crazy that you
man, and
said
it
that.
was, yeah, I was deprived. Like when I tell you, like I'm scared to go to sleep. Like I damn download an app that is as soon as you hear a noise, you know what I'm saying, just start recording type shit. Like in my pocket, like I feel I have to record everything because if something happened to me, you know what I'm saying, like ain't nobody thinking that this is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? She's so pretty, like to where something happened, they're like, what you do to her? I'm like, what? Me?
Hmm.
Cause she played a soft role, she pretty, you know what I'm saying? She the aggressive. She like 5'12", bro. I'm 5'4", like shit. Like this, you know what I'm saying? She tall as
Yeah,
shit. But
that's
she's
wild.
skinny, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't 5'12", but shit damn near look like it. I was like, excuse me, sir, but I'm just little. She like 5'9", yeah, but still, and like she's small, but I'm like, that don't mean shit, because when you dealing with them things inside of you, you got some otherworldly, unanswerable strength. You know what I'm saying? Like it's beyond you, because you so empty that you just like an entity's playground. Like they all up and through you, baby. Like, and she's like, don't come with that witchcraft shit. Don't da 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 da. But I can't pray around her. Don't come out. Here you go. Like, bruh.
Oh, she didn't like you praying.
Nah. And then all of a sudden, I'm coming to the house. She on the phone with somebody, like telling the shit to them that I tell to her. Like, oh no, you ain't over here just, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you gonna cuss me out for telling you, but you gonna say it to somebody else. Sound oh, and I'm like, well, this kid is crazy. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm scared. Like, for real. Like, bro, like man, like I ain't never been through no stuff. I never thought I would go through no shit like this. I'm talking about like lifetime and shit would probably be like, nah, we gonna get back to you on that one, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we need to
Now
we need to
that's some real shit though. And then
man,
I don't wanna run past that because I had to say that too. Because
sis,
I'm pretty sure everybody who end up in some type of domestic violent relationship or any type of fucked up, situation or abusive relationship, right? At one point in time, they probably said too, I'll never end up in that situation, or they didn't nobody want to be in that situation, right? Like that.
yeah.
So yeah, so
It was
that's
crazy.
something in
Like
itself,
I
like man.
seen
So
people
yeah,
get beat up in movies, but this was crazy to me. Like real time, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like bro, like it's I don't even want to give a scene, and it's just like every day when I just look at myself, I just be like, damn, you feel me? But this is one thing where I can't tell myself that it's not your fault, because through reparentification, well, nowadays, if you could tell your younger self something, that's what I always remind myself. Like, it's not your fault. Like, you didn't know not to need to know these things and whatnot. Like, and that's, you can't really, you just gotta let that part, just mend itself and understand that there's a difference between the two. Like you may mend some shit, but to heal some shit. And I be telling people like sometimes you gotta really take care of your wounds, bro. Like, and I speak in metaphors a lot, so yeah. But like it's just riddles, cause whatever. But like everything is the same to me. So like with your wounds, you know what I'm saying, you could have a cut and you don't properly, you just throw a band-aid on that thing, you feel me, you let it scab, you may pick the scab, whatever, like that. You keep, you know what I'm saying, that's you. Every time you keep reminding yourself, ain't nobody holding you there but you at the end of the day, because sometimes you're not gonna get that closure, you're not gonna get that apology, but honestly what you gotta understand is that you owe them things to yourself. They got to
that's
deal with
true.
their part. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna keep standing there thinking about you need somebody to come give you a I'm sorry for you to move on in your life. You know what I'm saying? They gonna pass you 2-3 times. That's like if you on a highway on some urban, final destination type shit, and that truck in front of you, they shit snapping, all them poles and shit come at you. What, you just gonna sit there and wait for him to come pick them up? No, he gone. You gonna have to
Right.
figure out
You
how
can't
to
force
drive around or do something. Triple
you
A.
can't force nobody to heal, man. That is true. Like you gotta take that initiative
And that's what people
within
think I'm
yourself.
supposed to. But I had to learn this shit because, like, I'm thinking, like, you could apologize to me. I need to. I deserve. I earn. Like, okay, yeah, yeah, okay. Well, hey, just wait for it, And it's like every day is getting more miserable because this motherfucker just going on with their life, and it's like, how? What the fuck are you so happy about? Like, oh. And then it's like, nah, but that's on you. This one on you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like self karma is the worst karma we're gonna endure because it's not about what people do to you. It's what you allow to be done. Real shit. Like,
Mhm.
and it's simple as that. And if you ignore them red flags for whatever reason, whether it's you got some grandiose ideation that I can heal you, I'm different, I can fix you. Like, okay. Like shit, ain't gonna be none of that. If you for
Is
me,
that
you're gonna be ready when you get here. You
did
feel
you
me?
feel like you were you just giving her the benefit of the doubt, or maybe during the times when she was love bumming you and stuff, you like, I'm gonna work on myself, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna stop
Oh
doing this.
yeah.
Did it?
Yep.
So she would try to make it seem like she was
Mm,
gonna try to heal from.
yeah, if only I'm only like this because you like, but if you would just like, I told you I won't act like that if you like, dang, if and it's like you really like
So
reaping
she tried to
stretching me
blame
from,
you rather, or put it off
yeah,
on you.
everything was my fault. And I was like, damn, I didn't even know I was, Geppetto puppeteering in this motherfucker. You feel me? Like, where your strings
Man.
at? But at the same time, you don't want me to have that same type of you know, stay so and be that authoritative, that ownership of me when I'm giving you something for your good, to better yourself. Now it's all hell about to break loose. And then she said, like, I know I be getting mad at myself when I be acting like that, but once I start, like, I just can't stop. I be like, we might as well keep going. Like, I'm like, that's worse because like you can sit here and take this like weird ass like play in my face type accountability where you could tell me exactly where you know you're wrong and what the effect is of it. But oh well, might as well just keep going because I already started. Like,
Yeah. So man,
and
so
I'm like, what the hell? It's,
so with all of that, so what man?
you
What
asked me
was
anything
some
you
of the
want.
beginning steps, or what? I don't want to say. How can I say this? What was one of the main things, or one of the one or two things that really helped you through your journey, through your healing process? Like after surviving that crazy experience, after going through all of that, what
Yeah,
kept you
but
going?
uh, well, see, after that, after physically getting out of it, because it was she went to prison. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up
Mhm.
from when she went to prison, I ended up like in the psych ward. You feel me? Like, and I got flown out here. I had to, got signed out to my mom's or whatever. Like, I didn't even come out here with two matching shoes. You feel me? Because like
Man,
I would tell her to pack and whatnot. She's like, I'm not going to prison. Like, so I had to figure out how to fit like, 3, 4 years of shit in a whole like condo with two people into two suitcases type thing. Like, like
mhm.
that's too much, like it so yeah, but I lost everything up there, you know what I'm saying? And so she was in prison. So I'm thinking like, she changing, whatever. She, a prison etiquette, writing all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like prison talk, because I need that money on my books and shit like that. So, she had the good, she was talking the good talk, you feel me? But she was still in the same breath, bitch, this, and that. And it's like, damn, bro, you're not
I'm
about to
still trying to.
disrespect me on my dollar,
That's crazy.
and it was crazy. Like, yeah, like you in prison, like you be sweet and whatever like that. But it's like, okay, bitch, but it's still what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it fucked up. So like I didn't go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really like scared. Like I don't want to be seen with nobody. Somebody might write the bitch, or, so she talked to them. Oh, all that, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm really waiting for you. Like I'm locked up too in a way. Whatever you're going through, I'm
So
going
you
through
you
type
still
shit.
trying to make it work?
Yeah, I mean, she had video visits, the 3 a week. You know how much them is? Bro, them motherfuckers in 25 minutes. Bitch, where my other 5 minutes at? Like, what you mean? You go, what you mean 25 minutes? But yeah, that shit was crazy. But that motherfuckers be like, yeah, they're $18 for 25 minutes and shit. Like, I'm like, okay. She had them, 3 times a week. She had money on her phone all day, every day. I mean, this bitch had a motherfucker MP3 player. She had a flat screen. You feel me? She shit I ain't
Mhm.
had got. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't want to wear the prison clothes, so she want to order the sweatsuit. She went champion and shit. And it's like you really living in there. You call me always hee hee ha ha and oh yeah, I'm like,
She had other people getting it for her, or you were
nah, it was me. You know what I'm saying?
dang.
That's what I'm saying. She ain't had nobody. I reached out to her family, you know what I'm saying, to like kind of,
Thank you for coming
give
through in the
her,
service.
a chance,
Mhm.
whatever, like, yeah, and like write to her and whatnot. Like I literally would take the cards and shit over there, like just sign it. I already got the address on there to stamp. Like just sign your name on it, type shit. Just so she could
And
see
have a
that she
great night, Sally Sings.
other people other than me. And that shit backfired. You feel me? Because it's just, man, like it's just wild. Like we talked one day, on the back end, but just the shit that she had be going through, like going to her
Mhm.
ex mom's house to pick up, what I'm saying, money from her. That's her play mom, just for her to get out of, what I'm saying, prison and end up at that same house with that same ex. You feel me? Like, bro, you had me going over there type shit. Like that's crazy. They had the lady coming to my house, dropping off cards and shit for you, like coming to pick up your letters, whatever. Like
Now,
I'm
did
like,
you because I know a lot of times people be like, a lot of victims and stuff, or they still end up going, back to the abuser and stuff.
mm-hmm.
Did you go back to her anytime, or do you feel that
I
y'all
didn't.
could possibly
I
work it
didn't have
out in the
that
future?
option to because like look, she was supposed to like fast forward it up. She was supposed to do the 15 years when she went to prison, for the stuff with her
Mm.
son. I'll give you that, like, you could go over it like on the back end, whatever. And but as a caveat to that, like it was a lot of stuff in that case, but when I got there, they kind of like, oh, like, you kind of smart, like you can't come to court with her type shit. Like we need her by herself. We trying to railroad this bitch. You know,
Yes.
so like
Y'all make sure y'all follow my girl Nurse K. What's up, love?
yes sir. I was trying to give her that, you know, so instead of doing 15 years, you know what I'm saying, she only did 2.5. You feel me? Like I wrote all her shit and all her appeals and found all their little mistakes and whatnot like that, you know. So they had to let her out, you know. So yeah, so instead of doing 15 years, whatever, she only did 2.5. But like, but when she knew she was about to get out, but she blocked me, you know what I'm saying, from the little email list and shit like that. Oh yeah, cause she had them too on the little iPad. The little we just like message, you know, email back and forth. Yeah, so she blocked me on that shit. You feel me? Then she blocked, you know, me from the call thing. Like they sent me a thing that she had removed me from a call list. And I said, I'm like, say what now? And then yeah, so I called and shit. The prison, they're like, oh yeah, she got released type shit. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, for sure.
Oh wow.
So yeah, right. Then she called me and shit like later on the night, like she, oh, I'm like, what the fuck, like you know, is she going off me? So I'm thinking like, okay, boom, you want me to come up there, you know, while you in the little transition home? No, you can't do that, blah blah blah, blah like that. I'm like, okay. And then she like on some like, oh, now you in the car with somebody. Shit. It was just crazy. Like when you make all these connections and shit, like you got a phone already, you bitch your nails done and shit. You feel me? Like you was
My so
saving
you
my
said she
money.
was
Yeah,
so she
because
was
what
just
happened is saving the
already
money.
doing some other stuff the whole time while she was with
Yeah.
you. So
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, it look right, it is, and that's why it's and it's brief. This like on the deep end of the surface type shit, you know. Cause like I said, 4 years, you know. But I didn't think I was gonna make it out from that shit. But I think I just gave up on everything at that point. Like if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's like hell, everybody I met out here, I met through her, or they done seen the shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be around them. You made me do this job, that job. You know what I'm saying? Just oh, you want to choose work over me? Like this? What the hell? What you want us to be squatting? Like what you try to do? Like yeah. So it's you know, and I really thought she was changing whatever. She talked a good talk, but like she did that, and then she was just telling me like, you know, how worthless I am and how like she got a lot of good people in her life, and unfortunately I didn't make it the cut, and I can't afford her, and
man, so
all
she
shit
tried
like
really
that.
tried to keep your self esteem at a
Oh yeah,
tried to
and to
lower
me,
it.
social media, and which was crazy is because like all y'all see me riding for her and shit, like you know what I'm saying, y'all was actually like kind of throwing shade at me, like oh aren't you the good wife type thing, you know, and so she went on and on like telling people I wasn't there for her, and like I was cheating on her, and what I'm like, bro, anybody see me, they see me by myself, like I don't even do that, you know. I don't
Mm.
condone it. Like I'll leave you before that. Like I don't play them soul ties and shit like that, you know. And
Yeah,
I ain't
it's a
put all this
serious
shit
thing.
on me on somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I ain't gonna do that type of transference. Like, still to this day, you know, I'm like, you know, well, shit, she off doing her thing. Like, I'm online and shit, you know, come across the shit, her cousin page, click it. Next thing you know, I see her OnlyFans and shit, you know, see she twerking in low budget videos. She got all these ads on all the little escorts and stuff. I'm like, well, say damn. You feel me? Like, this what you want? That's great. This what you wanted to do? You want to go back to? Like, yeah. So, I was just like, I just let it be at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she
Mm.
moved out here, I could literally walk to where she at right now, type shit, you know. But I don't see her.
Oh wow.
We don't talk. Like, I don't bother her. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, like, you know, we won't get the paper down. I mean, like, you don't want to be with me, so you need to divorce me and send me my receipts. Like, I'm not doing shit else for you because I meant what I said when I said those things. So I'm gonna need you to break that, you know. But right now, like, I still like, you know, I'm not, I'm married, but I ain't got no wife type thing, you know. But I stand by that. Like, you know, I don't wear my ring like in hopes to be with her. I don't, you know what I'm saying, not,
Mm.
you know, intertwine myself with other people in that way because I want to be with her. It's like, nah, because I meant what I said that, you know, and I understand, you know, marriage and in every aspect, you know, from every standpoint and ideology, you know, and it's like you just kind of locked me in so that I could be there for you and to pass you along for what you know, needed me to
Yeah.
get. Because when I got your ankle monitor cut off, I paid that shit. I didn't even know they charged for that, $5 a day. Yeah, and she was already like almost a year behind when I got up there. So
Really.
yeah, so I paid all that off. So she got off early. I was like, they ain't worried about that. It's about the money, you know. So I asked the people how much would it be up until her court date, you know. And he told me, so I took her up there and paid, and she's like, "What's going on?" They cut it off, and then she started making plans to leave me and shit. You know, it's like, well, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do because I'm like, what? Like, bitch, put that shit back on. But but I never held nothing against her because I did everything purely, you know, and that's one thing that
Mm.
I will say that I'm proudest about, if anything in my life, I'm just really proud of my heart, just in its ability to still do what it was, bred for, despite what it go through.
Yeah.
Like that motherfucker, it's gonna pump. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna love, and it's gonna do what it do, and that's that. And I don't argue with it. It helped me a lot of times because I don't do things for it's not situational or it's not like, oh well, I'm gonna do this so that I get that, and it's like, no, I'm doing that because I'm able to, and that's the reason why I
Mm.
do everything, just simply because I don't want to, don't have to. Damn sure because you asked me to, don't need to. Again, I don't want to, but I'm able to, and I don't know if that's the one thing I may get questioned on. So let me go ahead and handle, and that's that.
Was
So it don't
were
take
you
too much out of me.
were you able to have you dated since that situation or since you was in that situation or have you or entertained or talked to anybody else?
Uh, I
How
mean,
was that for you? Or
it it still is, it is like, even though like she been out for going on 3 years, she done saying like, and I ain't seen her nothing like that. And at first, like I was, man, I tell you, I was fucked up. Like bitch, you crushed my soul, like to the point where, bro, ain't no parts of me speaking to each other. They like, bitch, fuck you, fuck the skin, your vessel, fuck you, your body, you on your own, bitch. You know what I'm saying? My heart ain't fucking with me. My brain, like, bitch, I'm done. My soul is like, bitch, who are you? And I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like, shit, all for the what? For what? You know? Shit, I still ain't got no answer. Like, for what? And then
we
people
praying
like,
for you,
damn.
Brandywine. Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're like, why you laughing? How you can smile about it? Like, baby, because I learned one thing about when I tell people about shit I've been through and it's on my past. You understand that? I've been through it and it's in my past, meaning that I'm no longer going through those things. So I, I gotta have kind of get a little snap, head clap for that at least. And you should do the same for you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't just go through things. Like you really get through them, even if you gotta travel back, to really kind of re-maneuver yourself through that process without really having to go through it. And
Mm.
that's kind of like what I try to implement to people. Like I try to tell them my journey, and then through that whole thing, I started, dealing with my addiction. It was like drinking. I was, just everything. You feel me? Like
So
besides
like
probably,
one thing led to another.
yeah, because nothing was enough. You feel me? Like, and nothing was enough. It's like, no, like I still feel, or I still like, when she hit me, it still hurt. Or like when she say certain things to me, it's still affecting me. Like, or I think about my grandma, anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to be here type thing. And that's something I dealt with like my whole life, and I opened up to her about them things, and she used those against me when we were arguing. Like, oh, well, what you about to go in the bathroom and hang yourself or something? Like, are you gonna do it right this time? Like, you know, like
Wow.
she'll randomly call me like, "Bitch, why are you still living? Like, you can't do shit right. Like, you just," and it's like, damn, that shit fuck. Yeah, how
So
you
she
doing?
tried to use your man. So she really tried to use your trauma against you.
Yeah.
The situations that you went through. That's crazy.
The situations I would go through, yeah, and she would like just like make fun, like, haha, what you like, you hearing voices or something like you, and I'm like, bitch, you crazy as shit, bro. If I was, you don't even want to know what they telling me to do to your ass, and I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna argue with them, but yeah. So she would say shit like that, and I'm like, that's crazy because like you make it like you kind of go through them same things and you feel them things, but you really don't. And then I told her showed me her true self. I said, you don't know God outside of when you want something. So you need to stop. You know what I mean? Like it's like what? This, da, da, da. I said your response is how you gonna call me bitch and shit when I'm telling you like you need to be mindful of your words and things because you really don't know God outside of when you want or need something. That's the only time
Mm.
you speak of it or as resource. So like, come on now, you better figure
That's
out.
crazy.
Yeah, and she was crazy. Like even her mom seen a video one time and she was like, "That's not my daughter." Like, and she had me thinking that her mom was a crackhead, and her mom used to beat her and all kind of stuff. And so I didn't even
Mm.
like my mother-in-law. I didn't want to talk like I don't want to talk to that crackhead bitch after all the shit you did to her. Like you the reason she like this. I got to come in and be her mom, her best friend, her teacher, her goddamn, and try to be her wife. Shit, and her punching
Did
bag.
she?
Like, come on.
So she had like problems since she was a child, or maybe mental
Yeah, she
problems
was a
that she had,
problem
like,
child. Yeah.
or she just went through some stuff or like traumatic experience, or she really did have
Yeah,
like
she wanted to
mental.
be fast and stuff like that, because her mom really was she was the sweetest lady. So once she was in prison, whatever, me and my mother-in-law, like we was like, spending every day together type shit. She was like, I swear you was really my daughter, and I was like, even though I talked to her on the phone, I gave her a chance, and I told her one day why I wasn't fond of her, and she was like, what? She was like, I never did that. She was like, I never did this. She was like, wait, what? And mind you,
Mm.
she done told the investigators this, and this the reason why she in prison because her mom. Even when the judge sentenced her, he said, I'm sorry, that you had a fucked up life, so you say, or that you know you didn't have a good mom to teach you how to be one type. This is well, I was like, damn.
So she
Well,
was for real
shit.
trying to blame others or like for
Yeah.
or things that she did. She wouldn't take on accountability or nothing for
Hmm.
she did right there.
Yeah, and I would tell her, you don't take life seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't, you can keep blaming everybody around you, and yeah, they may play a role in the initial process, but understand that that stake that's theirs. You feel me? What's your part? That's the only thing that matters every day. It don't matter what it was. And I watch stuff and I do on panels or we go over stuff or we look at other videos or situations. I'm like, when you look at this, I just need y'all one favor with me. Don't look at this and think about what you think you about to tell this person about what they should have did or what lesson you think you're gonna teach them. What I need you to do in every situation is, even if you've never been through it, I need you to see yourself in it and just how you
Mm.
might it could be you at any time, and figure out
Yeah,
what's your self-love lesson from what you just saw. That's the only thing I want to hear. I don't want to hear about nobody else. This ain't that. They could tell me that for
that's true.
themselves, and I don't really, I don't waste my time. I don't condone others wasting their time. So it's like, and I noticed that that's the first thing people do. Oh, she did it. Like, okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what man. That's true. That's why I said everybody like they find themselves in crazy situations like that. They don't feel like in on one point in time in their life that they wouldn't never get in that type of situation. Like man, it could happen to anybody, whether it's you, whether it's a loved one, a friend, or whoever. Like you never know who may end up in
Yeah.
a crazy situation like this, and you may have to be some type of light for them, or some type of
Mhm.
inspiration or something, a positive message or something.
Yeah. And I do. I tell them like, look, you take it from me because one thing I learned, and when I go back in my life, one thing I really won't forgive myself a lot for is all the times I didn't listen. Just cause like you ain't about to
Mhm.
tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could have hurt them out because you'll never know what's for you. But you'd rather have that kind of information up in your cloud to where it's like, bing, your brain gonna get it if it's there, than to just miss that moment and be like, damn, shit. Now what? Like, now you thinking, looking for resources. Wish that somebody will tell your ass something. But
Mm.
it's like, don't, no, no, no. Yes, don't ask me nothing now. And so I've learned to become an avid, listener. And it's like, yeah, no, no. People like, no, you listen, yeah. Because I think it's a difference between hearing somebody and listening to them. Like, I ain't got no choice but to hear you, bitch. I ain't deaf like that. But am I listening to you? Hell no. What's up? Like, yeah. Let me know when to tune in because I be minding my business like a motherfucker. Like, oh, like what? Like, yeah. So, and I just try to be pure and I don't really judge nobody. And I went back and apologized to people that I realized that, I was given that, what's the word? Like, just as an
Maybe like,
unhealthy support type thing. You know
mm,
what I mean? Like when you say those things that's really not helping, like, just like to get over it and shit, it ain't that bad type shit. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Just and it's like, I really have to go. I didn't know what depression was. I didn't know how it ain't easy to just leave. It's not, you know what I'm saying? And I really will look people up. Like I apologize to you, but I really thought I was being there for you, like, and I really
wow,
wasn't. Like, I really probably just hindered you in so many ways out of that situation, the way you needed to heal by telling you to do what I thought was strong about just do a moving. You know what I'm saying? Like just think, fuck it, ignore it.
that's really you to do. That's really you to admit that and do that
Yeah,
and say that,
because
man. That's crazy.
yeah, and that's like I'm not gonna as much as I could tell you because it's like I just hate to even see a glimpse of something that reminds me of what I went through in anybody. Like I'm gonna pull you to the side. Like, look, not too much. I'm just saying that if this ain't got to be what it is, but I just, I have to extend myself and ask because I know kind of what them things look like. Into a normal eye that ain't really been hit in the motherfucker like that. They don't really know what look when it's coming. And
Mm.
yeah, sometimes it's like, well, damn, how'd you clock that? Like, yeah, there's a little toxic, a little controlling, like, but it's like, just
You
try to
start
start,
recognizing.
loving you and relying on you and kind of being in that relationship with yourself as you exit that one, and understand that that's where you fucked up at. You know, you gotta love yourself first, and we don't get taught that we gotta love our mommy and our daddy, and we gotta love our snacks and our friends, and we gotta love Jesus. You know, and it's like, damn, what about me? You know, they
Mhm.
ship you off to school, and it's like y'all done taught me about everybody's business and history and everybody else's thing, but me. And now, 18, I got to go in the real world, and I know everything about everybody else but my damn self, because this ain't about you. You know, or you stay in a child place, or like, you know, stop adding yourself into stuff that don't concern you. Like, but I'm drawn to it. Shit, like, you feel me? Like, but yeah, that just really sucks. And I somebody say in the chat like the things that need to be taught in school, and it's like, man, that would be beautiful. Yeah, you know, like, but they ain't gonna never do that, and it's so sad because the shit that they teach you in school is like, why? Well, I
Yeah,
ain't none of that got me nowhere in life yet, and it's just really sad that you know we even got to see people repeat this cycle, and ain't shit we could do about it. It's like you got to go through all this just to have to come out of it and really start learning for real. That's like when the real school starts. Like,
but it is true,
so,
man.
like, I got
I
my
bet
daughter now. That's my lifesaver.
that's a
That's my
blessing.
baby. Yeah, her badass. But yeah, and she ain't gonna never meet my baby. No, 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 no. But yeah, so you know,
Man, I
but yeah,
appreciate you for coming up here and giving, telling your story and being very transparent and
yeah,
giving your really words of wisdom. Like I'm pretty sure that impacted a lot of people, and a lot of people in the chat was saying, great story, good live and stuff. So I really appreciate that.
yeah.
Now, wait, let me
Hopefully,
ask some
I
more
get
questions. Let me ask some questions if you don't mind. I know you
go
said
for
something. You mentioned something about resources and stuff.
it. Mm-hmm.
Was it hard for you to kind of find resources or maybe reach out and get help and stuff while you were in that situation? Because I wanted
Mm.
to look up, different hotlines and stuff, or maybe how, maybe what they offer and stuff. Because I haven't looked too far in it. I just got the national hotline, but I actually want to see what
Yeah,
resources are available out there for people.
it's really like it's a lot, and it's for me. It was hard because I made it hard for myself so that I'd have an excuse for why I wasn't doing it. But what it really was is that like I had that what I thought was loyalty, but really stupidity because my ego was really driving everything. When what I thought it was like, you know, emotions or I'm doing the right thing or I care. Like you ain't give a fuck. You just your ego tell you like, nah, we can put too much into this shit. Like we ain't going nowhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, you know, and it's like I wish I would have just been like, fuck it. You know, I'd rather have the time I already put and just had the rest of my time. But you know, like I said, if nothing, I really do appreciate her being as fucked up as she is because of everything that I got out of it. You know, where I really lost myself to really understand that it wasn't nothing else that was gonna shake me out. The person that I was just really comfortable being. So I was really stuck there, like, oh, this is me. This is the me y'all know. So I can't change because y'all gonna mention it. So like. I gotta just be me. Like, nah, but who is you though? You know, and it was hard to reconstruct myself. And I started just researching stuff, and I started just a big thing I tell people is just write. And I don't mean like
Mhm.
no prompts. I mean if you gotta grab the back of the receipt and while you waiting for your food, or you ashy enough, scratch it in your arm or your leg, you know what I'm saying? Write it somewhere and just get that thought out at that moment. And when you get that time to yourself, then you can sit and I'm not saying write a whole paragraph. I mean even if you gotta put like a confusion, like shit, you know, irritation, like you know, like and go back later and see like why was I feeling those things. Because don't try to sort through them when you can't really sit with yourself like that. And, you know, and we do that a lot. Like we still going throughout, you know, life in the day. So why you gonna really try to deal with some shit that you really need yourself for? And if you can't take the
Yeah.
time to apply yourself to you know your issues, like it's going to explode. And by that time, people are like, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, shit, you can't just be holding shit in like that. Like, we don't even know. It's crazy, you know? So I just write a lot. And over time, it started being more, you know, concise when I would go back and ponder on those words and really kind of find, like, why did I feel that way? Because I feel like, you know, once you realize that, you know, why something is a problem, then it has less probability to continue being a problem. You know what I'm saying? Unless you allow it,
Mhm.
you know, you got to maneuver around those things. That's why I say learn your triggers and stuff. Cause like, well, what? I'm the most. Whoop, nope, gotta go. No, no. Even if it wasn't, just cause it might have been, it ain't gonna be. Just how about that? Like,
That's true. And I write
nah,
too, like
I'm good.
with yo, like yo, it don't even have to be I know we talking about in this instance, like with dealing with and healing from abusive relationships
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But
I
man,
write
writing
everything.
helps a lot. Yes,
Hmm.
writing helps a lot. Whether it's with business, whether it's with your through your healing journey and working out your healing journey. I
Well,
know a
why
lot
do
of
you
people
feel you
document
write
their
like that?
dreams. Yes.
Like you
How
feel
you
like you
feeling at
write
the
out of
time?
like you feel like you write like out of therapy or like just like clarity. For me, it's a simple both, but I feel like when I learn like our minds, like that shit process shit that you don't even know that it's doing, you know. So
Hmm.
when I write stuff down, or even sometimes when I say it out loud, it separates it from everything else, and I kind of can like focal in on that thing, you know. It kind of you know everything else because when I'm trying to handle it all in my head, I'm like, wait a minute, like I just fuck it, you know. It's like it's too much. It's too much. So like I like to write things down. And then sometimes you look at it and be like, that don't make no damn sense. We ain't even gonna worry about that. Like we just I will let that
Man,
one go. You know, like when you see it, it's like, yeah, that's
but
you
I
right
think that's biblical too. I think they say write it down and make it plain.
there. Yes.
Man, a lot
And
of times you have to write it down to get a, like you said, a clear understanding of
mm-hmm.
even what you trying to think, like what you thinking of, what you trying to say, or maybe how you feeling. Like you said, you may not be having a full understanding of how you feeling. Let me just try to write down the emotions that I'm going through right
Yeah.
now. Let me try to figure this out. Why am I feeling this way?
Mm-hmm.
How
And
could
I'm
I
telling you,
try to
it's
see it?
simple. When you start Googling stuff, like you feel slow, like, why am I Googling? I know this word. Like, yeah, you know how to spell it.
Hmm.
Maybe you know how to use it in a sentence, but do you really know what it means? Like, is that really what you're feeling? You know what I'm saying? Do you like, oh, it's a difference between feelings and emotions. And this is, you know, you really start to be able to like, you know, compartmentalize shit, you know, from a more clear space. You know, I was
Yeah,
like, you can't really compartmentalize and try to, you know, figure shit out when you working with that much clutter and shit like that. Like, you know, you ain't gonna never get you right, you know. And I just tell people like, you know, don't let nobody ever be the reason why you backslide from where you put in work to come from. Even if you just solidified this change yesterday, it's a lot of shit before that day, you know, that got you
that's
there.
true.
And that's what I tell people, you got to think about it. Even if like you used to fight all the time, you don't fight no more, and it's that one thing you like, oh, we know you about that life, you feel me? But I need you to be about your life right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
You don't got to
you
prove
did.
that to nobody else.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like you did that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let those W's become L's because you feel the need to prove something to somebody. Like you know, like 'cause you just don't know when nobody else is fighting, and don't let people pull you into their own war. You know, you need to be on your own front line. Don't be going and wasting all your ammo for the next motherfucker that's gonna walk right away from you when it's time for you to get shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it be like that. It's like damn. They're like, all right, yeah, for sure, thanks. Like you ain't gonna make sure.
That's true.
You know, and people don't think about that. That's why I say you do gotta check on your strong friends. You do gotta check on the ones who most people feel like I learned like somebody told me that I was like, why y'all don't ever think to check on me? They're like, for what? Like you good? Like you be there for everybody. What I'm gonna do for you? Like, they be the same thing I did for you when you
Man, that
know,
is true. Like they
you know,
assume just
respect.
man.
Yeah, that's a fucked up ideology. Like, did you think that maybe that person's giving you that because they never had it type thing? Like, you know, and it's like maybe I want to see somebody do that for me, you know, or maybe I believe in you, but I ain't really been taught to really believe in me like that or to really love me like that. Like I said, I was taught to be of service to everybody else, to love everybody else, to not be selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And at the same time, it's like, you know, you ain't raised no punk and shit like that. But no, but you trained a good worker though. That's what you did do. I mean, I can't say you raised nothing, but you trained me right. You feel me?
that's why I say. That's why I say it's always you have to choose yourself in a lot of situations. It's about time you trying to be there for everybody else. You done
Mm-hmm.
gave away so much of yourself, and then when it's time to for you to give back to yourself, you don't have nothing left because you done gave it away to
Mm-hmm.
everybody else.
Yeah. Or you
You
know,
gotta have some. You gotta take care of home before you go out and try to
yeah.
take care of everybody else.
And the sad thing is that ain't nobody gonna tell you that because they love how you are of service to them. So it's like I'm not about to really tell
Yes,
her what she did because that's gonna take from me. You know, like, and it's crazy when you really learn that. You start to look at people different. Like, damn, like why you?
like
It's
man,
not even.
because you'll find yourself in those situations. Like man, like you just said, you
Mm-hmm.
when you step back and you start realize, like, wait a minute, let me just try to choose myself real quick. You realize that the people that you've been helping, they've been choosing themselves the whole time.
Yep.
Like probably not too many times that they come out and try to give you any of their energy. No, they conserving that energy to help
Yep.
build them up, but then they come for you for more. So
Yeah.
yes, you gotta choose yourself.
people come to you and it's like you inviting and stuff, they come and you like, dang, what's wrong, and then after a while, like they start feeling better, they just dip and like you be in a fucked up mood, like damn, what the
Yep.
like what the fuck
That
is
trauma dumping. They done trauma dump. They all this shit off on you, and now they feeling
man?
good with
So it got to a
themselves, and now
point where
you
I'm
trying to
telling you, I
take
didn't
it
deal with
back.
nobody. That trauma
Mm.
bonding shit, they need to teach that in school because I have to. Like, I be asking people, why is that your friend? Not because y'all like the same color, y'all dress alike, y'all listen. Why is that your friend? Because this is like culture. This is a clique. Like this is like a little group. But is that your friend? Like no. So don't use those words lightly. And I tell people, be concise of when you speak in real talk because you'll never know when you're gonna get questioned on your word. And if you can't be accountable for that, I don't really think it's much else you need to say to me. For one, like we're done here. Like shit.
Yeah.
Why? Well, I always tell people like, don't tell me what I did. I know I was there. You know what I'm saying? You have to worry about your part. Don't keep reminding me of shit that I ain't have yet to forget type shit. Like, well, you did this. I know that. I can tell you what I did if you stop trying to speak for me. It is like we
Or
gotta
trying to
speak
throw it
on
back in
things
your
like,
face or so.
hmm
I said trying to throw it back in your face or so.
yeah. But it's like, damn, that's wild, and it's like this is just a different kind of crazy. Like, bitch, are you gaslighting and stonewalling me at the same time? Like, what the fuck type of? Oh, you crazy, crazy. Like, you need to check. Like, you feel me? Like, but did you get mad too? Like, oh, you think it's funny? Like, I mean, I learned after a while because I went through shit like forever. Like I said, I struggle with addiction and like what they call it, suicide or whatever ideation. And it
Yeah.
was at the point where like I understood the ideation of it, but I never wanted to get to a point where I felt like I'm going to act on it. You know what I'm saying? Because um, I felt like I would really be kind of saying like, oh well, fuck the miracles. Like I'm saying, fuck the second chance. Like I'm saying, fuck whoever I be praying to. I just do that just because, like, so I don't look like a heartless person. I gotta pray, right? Like no, because it was like when I went through that before, and I told people I felt like my punishment for trying to take my life was more life. They said nope, take your ass right back. I'm like, wait, hold up, what you mean?
Man,
What?
that's a blessing. Man,
Yeah,
God, man, it's a reason.
yeah, and
For real, for real.
that's what my grandma would tell me because she's like, you supposed to be here because when you was little. We thought she was gone, and then you came back. I said, okay. So they were like, we were scared of you for a while because we ain't know why you came back from the dead, girl. We thought you was. I'm like, okay. She was like, but you've been weird all the time. I'm like, okay, Nana. Like, I get it.
Wow.
Start telling me Indian stories and shit. I'm like, oh gosh, you know. And she would
Yeah,
say,
man, you got a purpose, man. Everybody got a purpose.
I
You
was a
just
youth,
gotta find it. You just
yeah,
gotta
I was a minister
be open to it.
for years. Up until like I was 15, from when I was like 8. I did youth ministry. Um, all that.
Mhm.
Just sang in the choir, you know what I'm saying? Like I was really, really on it. But after a while I'm like, but I mean, I can recite it, you feel me? Like I can remember it. I can give you a good, heartfelt show, but I don't really know what I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying? So uh I just fell back from it, and after a while I just really built my own I'll say belief system, you know. And
Yeah,
I tell people all the time, like, I'm never gonna tell you who to pray to or knock it, but I might give you a scripture, you feel me? I might give you a quote, I might give you something that you're gonna have to ask Google to translate. But trust me, it's gonna mean something if you take the time to figure it out. Cause I just took a little bit from everything, that I felt I could use for myself. And then some things I grow out of, but then I always make sure that I don't leave that space empty for something that I don't need to be dealing with. And so I always make
yeah,
sure I got another piece ready before I slide one out. Like I be playing Jenga and shit with myself. Like hold on, wait a minute, like yeah. So I mean, it's everybody go through life, and I just like to just listen to people and tell them like, hear my story and just know that it ain't nothing you can't tell me because it's so much shit that I done did some things, boy. Like, you feel me? Like niggas been
yeah.
wide in these streets, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been on, yeah. So I really can't judge nobody, and all the things that thought I was ashamed of, and I kept secret. And when you ask yourself one day, like, what secrets I got? Like, well, why is that a secret?
Like
Like,
it's a testimony. Like
and
whenever you ready to tell your story, like it can really help the next person.
yes. even if you think you learned something from that person, you'd be surprised at what you teach them. Because sometimes we got to fill in the gaps for each other. Like, I wasn't at that part, but that makes a lot more sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of was like oblivious to that stage, but then now that I add that in, like, yeah, and you could clock mine in, and it's like, yeah. So you just got to find yourself and the people that you would entwine with, and understand that's what it is. Because if it's not there, then what are you doing there? You don't just apply yourself to shit just because you was invited or because you don't want to be alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even like with music, the beat could be shit, that shit hot. You feel me? But I don't really feel
Yeah.
nothing from it. I don't feel like I can bring myself to this beat. Like, and I'm good. Like, I'll pass. Like, like what? Like, you think you too good to work? That's not, no, I'm not too good to work with nobody. It's just that I don't feel nothing for it. And so me, this ain't no hobby to me or like come up. Like, this is really like a respirator to me. Like, this is like a life form to me. Like, like it really means something to me type shit. So like, it ain't just a sing because you want me to. Like, nah, it's a different type of tears. When you get to that point in life where it's like anhedonia is the medical term for it, and it's just like the inability to feel anything outside of just like just irritation and confusion, and just like eventually just like almost rage. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't feel nothing. And I'm like that. Like, I can't cry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel shit, but I remember what shit once felt like. So I just reenact it, when I'm prompted to. And
Mm-hmm.
that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like I really just short circuited my whole like emotional system and shit. Like, it don't work. And it sucks because it's like people like, damn, you just don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, nah.
It's
For
almost
what?
like you gotta start back from almost like scratch, or so you gotta
Mm-hmm.
revamp everything,
Yeah. And it's
like
like
your
it
mental, your man, your
man.
emotional state.
Right, and that's that. And crazy thing is that's the when it get complex. That's when you figure out there. That's where you fuck around and get lost. Like, I was traveling through the mental. I was traveling through, what I'm saying, all that. But I got up here and like, well, shit, what the hell's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happens. We apply all those things onto something that it don't even belong to. Is you triggered, and that's when you got to go deal with you. 'Cause when you step outside of that emotion, that's when the real world starts. Everybody can't fit in
Mm-hmm.
your head. But when you jump out, understand that everybody ain't gonna see you. You understand that yin and yang of that space factor. Like, yeah, no, it don't work like that. And everybody ain't gonna see you how you see yourself. Everybody don't have that same ideology or whatever it is, and you gotta understand that. Like, and I wish they would teach in school and just in life about rejection, real like big talk, because like if you look at these cases, like when I was in the true crime community, I said a lot of that stuff had to do with rejection. Whether it's the man want to take it out on a woman, and do something to the kid, whatever it is. But it's somewhere in life that you were not taught to deal with when things don't go your way, and that could really go a long way and then kind of preserve some lives and things. Because it's like, damn, just because she said no, so
Right.
right. Don't take nigga like that light ain't broken. If it is, you broke it. I'm like, but yeah, I'm like, but no,
Like
they
blaming everybody else. Like that's crazy.
and it is crazy. And that's like, do you understand how much you hinder yourself by doing that? You blaming everybody else who looking at you like, bitch, that ain't got shit to do with me. So then what? You still dealing with it because they're not. So you just again holding that finger out, like, you gonna come get this problems, like, because this because of you. Like, all right, yeah. Well, that's what I was there to do to you. So I'm going to do that to the next person. Hopefully they know how to move on from it, because I got to go. Everybody got their own
Yeah.
purpose. Some people was here
Like
to
you
be
gotta
fucked up.
choose yourself. That it, man.
And I tell
Like
people,
I
you,
hate
you,
that.
you gotta you gotta sometimes just give grace, because you'll never know who really is playing their role and doing their part. Now you got to
Yeah.
show up and show out for you. What's your role? Because I'm here to be fucked up, but not
Yeah.
because I'm a fucked person.
Some
But I
people
need
don't
to teach
care.
you. Yeah, maybe I need to teach you to never put nobody before yourself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to teach you that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everything is a learning experience. It's a lesson. It's either a blessing or a lesson.
hmm and then people be like, oh, don't ever want nobody's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. We all learn that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I want the jewelry. I want the man. Now I be like, bro, take this shit. I don't want it. I'm over here dressed like Bill Gates and shit. You don't got no cargos and sandals and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, for
Man,
what? Like, unless I feel like getting dressed, but you're not gonna make me feel like I gotta be dressed to be in your presence, because that's how I want to present myself, you know. And I had to learn that, like, do things because that's what you want to do. Like, so if I want to click back and just go bad on your ass, trust and believe I chose to, baby. That was a concise decision to let your ass have it entirely. Okay, yeah, we could do that. You know, I'm still who I was, you know, but I just want to be a better me. But don't think that don't exist. But you can never make me do that. And that's the other thing I taught myself. I never use those words like, oh man, she made me so mad. Like, you just make me want to, like, nah. I would really take time and be like, you know what? That shit you just did is really just trickled some fuck shit in me. You feel me? And I ain't even trying to be that. Like, you know, y'all always want me to turn to the Hulk, but who gonna bring me back to Bruce, huh? Okay, I'll wait. Yeah, don't do that. That's not fair to me. You know, you gonna rile me up and then have me just looking like this big crazy ugly figure, and you ain't nowhere to be found. Everybody looking at me like, oh, whoa, what the fuck?
yeah,
And really, you're not understanding. I'm just hurt. You feel me? I'm out my body, literally. And I don't really know how to bring me back because I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do this to myself. And you like, haha, you know, now that you'd already fucked me up and now you done changed everybody's image of me because they, oh, see, that's how she really is. You see what I'm saying? How everything is something else? Like, I could make everything like to something. So, but people get it when I talk about it that way, you know? So, and that's how I say you got to really think about what you be doing to people, and you don't know how people was taught to deal with life. So you got to honor your life enough to not even provoke those situations. You know, like understand that whatever level of love or emotion somebody's showing you, understand that that may be the farthest extent of what they know. You know what I mean? And if you really want a person, then you're going to allow them to learn you and learn how to love you based off what they know of you. And don't tell nobody how to be because you might have just fucked yourself out of the person you really needed by trying to tell this person who you wanted them to be. And so they're going to try to be that cookie cutter person you said you wanted. They never get to be that version of themselves. And you never really get what was really the gift for you because you so busy trying to figure out how you want to rap. Like you missed your mark and you just ruined somebody. You feel me? Like, and damn, now to the next person, ain't nobody gonna ever get that until I hate
man,
myself enough to either take me out or give it to myself. So, you know, it's like how many times
that's
you gonna
why.
go through that cycle?
Like, man,
Not
it gotta
one.
stop somewhere.
Looks like I said not one, but pockets of well, the pockets is heavy though. Shit, you feel me? I learned. I look clean in a little something, you know what I'm saying? It's how you wear it. You have to learn that, cause
I ain't
ain't
mad
no.
at you, man. You gotta have confidence in yourself. You gotta know that you the shit.
I
Like,
be
hey,
tired of
brother,
seeing
I
the
put
ones at
that
the
shit
bus
on.
stop with them
Yeah,
what's the Amiri on? Like not come on, bro. Not at the come on, man. Like y'all gonna stop doing this. Y'all rotating them same three shirts and them pants. Like that's not a flex. Like I'm gonna go ahead and do what my grandma told me how to get a lot for a little bit. You know,
yeah,
she was that the Gemini spending. She said, I'm gonna tell you, both of me agree. Just you need to get this one. Like, all right, yeah. Nah, I'll go fly. I'm like, so hang it out. They're like, dang, you dress nice. Yeah, because it's simplicity is everything, you know? And I learned that. Like, don't do too much. Because you look good today, but next time you go get her, what you about to have to borrow somebody's outfit so you look how you did last time? Nah. Hey, I'm about to
man.
pull up on you. What's up, bitch? Like, what the hell you got on? Shit, I'm just chilling. What you got on? Yeah, we're going to the ball. Like, you know, I'm going to make you
It
feel
ain't about what
uncomfortable.
you put on. It's about how you wear it.
Yeah, how you put on? Like, look, quiet as it's kept. You know, you want me to take the shirt off. You try to stop playing, like, you know, but I'll comical like that. But, like, yeah, don't do too much. I want you to be you. Don't be trying to eat and be all cute and bat your mouth. You probably ain't never picked up a damn napkin or handkerchief off a table this ever. Or batting your mouth. Wipe your face, girl. If you don't, you better eat. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. You better get
Man,
down. You feel me? I need to see you. And people be like, you be telling too much of yourself at first. Like, no. I ain't gonna tell
you
you all
never
the good
know.
shit. I'm telling you all the bad shit, just all the possibilities. Just you know, they be like, damn, you crazy like that? I could be, but I don't want to be. So let's not do that.
It's nothing wrong with telling all the bad stuff because it makes people feel comfortable. It makes people be
Yeah,
like, you know what? I'm not the only one out here that went through this, or I'm not the only one that's going through this or going through crazy stuff. Like, hey, we
yeah.
all out here fighting,
And
trying to better ourselves and trying to live our life. So it ain't nothing wrong with telling the bad stuff
you
because
got
like
to.
somebody somewhere is helping them.
Psycho Wicked said Gemini spending. If you know, you know. Okay.
Man,
Look, I'm a Capricorn, so we was always conflicted. I said, look, I don't want to spend nothing, but I want everything. Like, son, y'all, I can't stand us. But yeah, so like, and I was like, when I back to them secrets, like you gonna suffer in silence. The more you keep them secrets, because you didn't go through them things to just sit here and deal with them. You went through that because somebody needs to know about it. So you can either pull them up out of it, or you know what I'm saying, just be right there with them while they go through it. Because that's all I could do. I'm just a presence. I ain't even gonna hold your hand because you might need to fall a little bit, and I ain't coming down there with you. You feel me? Hey, come up, you're almost here. That's me. Like you can do it. Shit, I'll be your cheerleader, buddy. Not your coach, not your physical trainer. I'm just your cheerleader. Okay, you can do it. It's as simple as that. I tell people, don't depend on me. Don't look up to me. Don't do none of that. And they're like, what? Well, nah, bro, I don't do that adulterous shit. Like the minute you look up to me, I know I got more work to do. I need to reassess my approach. And how far, when you look up to me, like you see my chin or like a nostril, like how far down are you so I can get down there with you and we're going to come back up together. Because that's how we do that. All right? Don't do that. But we ain't no different. You feel what I'm saying? It's just how much is you willing to put in the work? Don't even wash their ass, right? Funky. The audacity shit. Not factory. Oh, look, it's like Shemar, she triggered. She said my dad will buy me factory rejected
Yeah,
socks
man.
with the
I saw that one. Like that's crazy.
not what I know exactly what she talk about though. The stitch wasn't quite right.
Like, hey, it's good. It's still worth the same. It's
Look,
keeping your
one
feet
was
warm and protected.
half crew sock. Like, is that a cape at the back of your sock? Like, no, that's just extra fabric, girl. Mind your business, right? We'll be like, you asses. But man, and no, Rico, shut up, because them be the ones that'll do you the worst, and that's what really fuck you up. I mean, you this so snagger motherfucker. I know the fuck you do. I know. Wait a minute. What? You know when you be humble and you give somebody a chance, they fuck you because with this, what I figured it out. When you give them a chance, they fuck around and start thinking that they look like you and you look like them. But let's not be shallow. But that's really what it is. Like you got real confident on behalf of me fucking with you, but I'm just not
Hey,
shallow. I'm
sometimes
humble.
it happen like that.
Yeah,
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? And then they try to pop their shit on you, and you be sitting there like, wait a minute. Oh,
Like,
come
come on,
back
let's
here.
not
Wait.
let's. I'm the prize here. Let's not forget who the
Exactly.
prize
You
is.
feel me? Like, hold up. And that I'm telling you that it'll fuck you up because you be like, I know damn well this all the times you could have played. I was loyal to your little funny looking ass. You know, so I gave you unwarranted compliments, but then your inside start matching your outside. So then you just ugly. Like I don't even care. I don't feel bad. Like I'm not even coming for your aesthetic. That's just who you are. Okay. Yeah.
Man,
And you know what I'm saying? When you speak from facts, you ain't gotta feel bad about it. I said I ain't gonna talk no shit, but I'll give you facts like a motherfucker. And once you hear them, baby, again, what you gonna always get from me is a little bit more yourself, because I'm not the problem. Ain't we though? Look, Psych Awakens. Let me tell you something real quick, sidebar. I was mad, right? I was looking at everybody's zodiac, and I'm like, oh, they got all these little cute shit. What the fuck is this? So bad, like a goat. Okay, like this is some stupid. Like I was mad, right? And I'm like, what is this? Like, bro, this ain't cute. Like, you know. But then I watched this video, and don't laugh at me, y'all, but I was so proud, and it made so much sense about my life. I watched a goat. Listen, Shamar. I watched
oh what?
a goat, okay, a goat scale a mountain, bro, like a mountain, like hooves, like I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is some like they got magnets in. I'm figuring it out, and this
Hmm.
the fucking part. I mean, they hopping from mountain, like they scaling it. I'm like, look at this little goat, just getting up there, just to goddamn get to the top of the motherfucking mountain to lick some salt that it needs for its bones, and just to slide down the motherfucker, maybe fall and not make it, but it's gonna fall
Man,
strong because it licked the salt. And I was like, if that ain't my life, because I always be telling people, well, time to climb another mountain. And it never made sense to me until and I was like, you know what? I'm a Capricorn like a motherfucker. And I said, all this
that's some
we go through.
inspiration. That's crazy.
Yes. And I watch that video all the time. And people like, what? I'm like, you don't understand my life. Because I just look, let's watch it. Yes. And I'm like, bro, I mean like Michael Jackson tilt. Like, what's going on here? And you shut up. Look, look, the Adidas with the four stripes. You got to figure out if you just want to cover and rip one off, but then they gonna see the stitch. Boy, my girl
Man,
might have me fucked up with them thick ass soles. These platforms and shit. Like, Nana, quit playing with me. What they
they say,
had them?
man. That's why I
What was
say
they
don't forget
called?
where you came from.
The Airwalks.
It's a
The
blessing.
Airwalk and the what shoe? It was Airwalks and what was some Oasis or some shit. Like, bro, I'm telling you, man. My grandma. I understood it though, and that's why I appreciate everything. And my grandma used to always be like, "You the one that it don't matter what I get you as a gift, like you always just love it." The other kids like, "What is this?" And then I always find me cheap stuff. Like that's because she think everybody here goddamn godchild or something. She going to church, we going like we got Christmas and shit. We leave with empty bags. She done gave something to everybody. Like, Nana, that is not our cousin. Yes, it is. Like, child, no, it ain't. She is a child of God. Like, okay, but he ain't my cousin. Like, she ain't. Well, ain't that my brother then? Because I'm a child
Grandmamas,
of
they
God
adopt
too.
everybody. They show love
Man,
to everybody.
everybody. But I
Yeah.
tell you, might as well just leave the door open. You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave it open. This
Man.
your cousin, or this my daughter, or this my god baby. Like, this my. I'm like, where do people come from? Like, god damn. So then it's like by nature, that's my play cousin. That's my. No, we don't do no play. I'm like, man, that play there, they talking about possums. I said, look, bro, ain't nobody gonna clock out on your ass like a Capricorn. I'm telling you, bro, we ain't even here. Yeah, like, bro, but it fucked up on sight when we clock out and don't tell ourselves we about to take a break, and your brain just leave your body here, and then you come back like, wait, what happened? I had to go. Like it be like that. Capricorns we go through a lot, okay? And if you got a Capricorn in your life, just take it from this one right here, because this cap don't cap. And I'm saying this in all caps. You feel me? For all the cap. You see how that works? That's
Mm-hmm.
our life. It's like, no, you thought I was capping, but I'm just capping. I'm Capricorning. When we start Capricorning, you might want to figure out which way you about to go. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like that. Because it's just going to go dark. You feel me? And after that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and take my word for it. That's what I mean. But when I tell people all the dark stuff, like don't be curious, George, because when you get caught slipping on this banana peel, your head gonna crack. I'm still moving. I'm the one that threw it. I'm done eating the banana, bitch. You see me throw it. Why you ain't jump to the side? You feel me? Like that's how I come at everybody. I'm always bring it back to you. It ain't gonna never be my fault when we talk about something that's affecting you.
Mm.
No. See, I'm
Now
kind of
listen, City,
narcissistic, but in a good way.
I appreciate you. On my phone about to die. I just looked at it in my bag. But I
You
appreciate
know,
you for coming through and and being very transparent and giving your testimony and giving your words of wisdom and your
you some
encouragement. Everything. I really hope that it touched somebody tonight, man. You don't really open up my eyes to that. Like I said, I'm doing a live tomorrow,
Okay,
man.
I'll come around,
We
but I'm
gonna
gonna
talk about
email
some
you
good
some of
stuff.
these resources tonight, just so you can see them. A couple like the activities I do. You know what I'm saying? You could, put them on square. You do a live on them, but yeah, we go.
I'll be yeah. Thank you most definitely. Yeah. So
Uh huh.
my YouTube email is shemarslayageyt@gmail.com. So yes, I'm gonna look up some resources and stuff and try to see,
Mhm. Okay.
try to be a little
Yeah.
bit more
Yeah.
informed before I try
Right.
to tell people and stuff.
Exactly. Stop reading the
Yes, but
worksheets.
man,
We do it together. But thank all y'all,
definitely.
for listening. That's I don't really tell my story too much like that, but
I
yeah,
appreciate that. Most most
But I,
definitely. Yes. But yeah, you have a good one. I don't want to just cut off on you. I think I'm
no,
on
no,
like
you
2%.
good. I'm about to cut.
Alright, bet.
I'm
You
smoking
have a great
anyway. It
one. I
start kicking
appreciate you.
in. All right, you
Yes, most
too.
definitely. Alright, baby. Yes, y'all make sure y'all go check out Mosidian page.
I'll get out of here.
Shout out to her, man. Salute once again. Um, Shout out to everybody who came through tonight, man. Is we gonna have our official live hopefully tomorrow or later on today. It may be sometime in the evening, man. I'm gonna look up some more resources. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna leave this up here. Just in case y'all, like I said, man, we're gonna try to do something. I don't know what it is we're gonna do, but I wanna try to make some type of positive impact or just try to do something. I don't know. I just wanna do something. So shout out to everybody that came through. We done had a great live, man. A lot of motivation and stuff. Anybody, y'all, well, anyway, y'all make sure y'all pull up tomorrow. Um, Once again, yeah, salute to everybody who was in the chat. Most definitely. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Sion, shout out to Psych, Awaken. Shout out to everybody, Rico, everybody who came through. Much, much love. Shout out to the replay game. Until next time, y'all, I'm out. Good night. Most definitely. We appreciate you, Obsidian. Shout out to you, man. For real, for real. Stay strong, everyone. Yes.